welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something really fundamental. Amazon Simple Queue Service, SQS. It's one of those core AWS services, often working behind the scenes, but, well, it's crucial. Our mission today is pretty clear. Figure out the difference between the two main types, Standard and FIFO queues. And importantly, why picking the right one really matters for your app.
That's right. SQS, at its core, it's a managed message queue from AWS. Its whole job is decoupling parts of your system. Think of it like a super reliable post office for your software components. They can send messages, store them, pick them up later, all asynchronously. This gives you amazing scalability. It's really reliable, flexible, secure too, all the good stuff.
Okay, so let's unpack that. Standard queues first. These are the default, right? Built for like sheer speed and handling tons of messages. Yep. So when you say high throughput, what does that actually mean in practice? And this at least once delivery thing where maybe a message pops up twice, when is that actually okay, or even, a good trade-off?
Good question. High throughput means, well, practically unlimited messages per second. It's huge. Think about use cases like logging analytics events, maybe social media interactions, likes, shares, that kind of thing, or just sending out basic notifications. If a notification gets sent twice by mistake, usually not a big deal. Your system can probably handle it, maybe just ignore the duplicate. The user likely won't notice. Being able to just blast through millions of messages without worrying about strict order lets systems scale up massively, especially during peak times. You prioritize getting things processed fast, and the basics, messages up to 256 KB, stored for up to 14 days. You pull them using long polling, helps save money actually, and there's a visibility timeout so things don't get processed twice by accident right away.
Right, the visibility timeout. Okay, so Standard is our fast lane, general purpose, got it. Right. But what if you need that precision? Like every message counts and the order is absolutely critical. That's where FIFO queues come in, I guess.
Exactly. FIFO, first in, first out. These are designed very differently. They guarantee exactly once delivery. They use a deduplication thing basically within a 5-minute window so you won't process the same message twice. And crucially, they enforce strict ordering. Messages get processed in the exact sequence they were sent, but here's the catch. That's within a message group. The trade-off is throughput. It's lower than standard. You're looking at around 300 messages per second, maybe 3,000 if you use batching.
Okay, 300 versus nearly unlimited. That's a big difference. So these FIFO queues sound perfect for, say, financial stuff, processing payments, maybe order fulfillment, inventory tracking, things where the sequence has to be right, and duplicates are a definite no-no.
Precisely. Financial transactions are a classic example, or any workflow where step B must happen after step A, and only once. To make this work, when you send a message to a FIFO queue, you need to provide a message group ID. Think of it like a label that keeps all messages related to one specific task, like one customer's order in the correct sequence.
Like a lane marker, just for that specific order's messages.
Kind of, yeah. And you can also add an optional message deduplication ID. That's like a unique fingerprint on the message itself, just to be absolutely sure it's only processed once within that deduplication window.
Gotcha. So message group ID for ordering within a sequence, deduplication ID for preventing duplicates.
Yep. So really, what does this all mean for you, the listener? The choice kind of boils down to this. Go with standard if you need speed and volume, and you can tolerate the occasional duplicate or slight out-of-order message. Choose FIFO when precision is key, when order and uniqueness are absolutely critical for your workflow. And regardless of which you pick, don't forget the best practices. Use long polling to keep costs down. Secure everything with IAM for permissions and KMS for encryption. Definitely use dead letter queues, DL queues to catch messages that fail processing. Super important for debugging. And understand those visibility timeouts properly.
Absolutely. It really hammers home that SQS is more than just a queue. It's a core architectural component. Understanding standard versus FIFO helps you build systems that are not just scalable, but also, well, correct and dependable.
Yeah, and it makes you think, doesn't it? That choice between at least once and exactly once, it seems technical, but it ripples out. It affects your system's performance, sure, but also its resilience, how it handles failures, even how much users ultimately trust your application. So here's something to chew on. What are those hidden complexities, maybe even costs, that might pop up later from choosing high speed over strict order, or vice versa? It's often more nuanced than it first appears.